Hey, so here in Kelowna, you don't need me to tell you that the fires in the region remain intense and that smoke hangs heavy over the city. Quick rundown. The Bald Range fire is an out-of-control beast, and uncontrolled growth of the Ainsley Creek fire has seen new evacuation alerts go out and threats of closure facing at least one highway as of the time I'm filming this. The city of Merritt could potentially be in the fire's path. As if Summerland didn't have it bad enough, its landfill caught on fire, which local fire crews sprung into action on. Burning landfill waste is something else entirely from what the BC Wildfire Service is properly equipped to respond to, and it's here where the specializations of provincial and municipal firefighting resources can clearly be seen working in tandem to protect communities. One gets the trees, the other the houses, and their garbage, regrettably. We see that duet again with the Peachland Fire Department and BC Wildfire Services, as they currently coordinate on strategy to protect homes and other priority structures in Peachland as the Bald Range fire keeps growing. And it's not just BC Wildfire Services either. We have friends from other provinces and territories joining us in British Columbia, fearless folks from Yukon, Alberta, PEI, Quebec, and bolstering the fire suppression efforts of all of our crews, whether local or provincial or territorial. 100 more firefighters from Mexico made their arrival here in the South Okanagan today to battle the blaze, a real show of support from an ally. And we have incident management teams on the ground helping us from Australia and New Zealand. There is a real worldwide solidarity when it comes to firefighting. Remember Australia being rocked by ferocious fire activity just earlier this year? BC Wildfire Service and Alberta Wildfire were there. Devastating fires are impacting the whole world directly or indirectly. The conditions here in the BC interior, the drought, the dryness, the sheer flammability, it's all far from unique to us. In a very disturbing way, the shared experience of catastrophic wildfires connect all corners of the modern world as we gradually transform Earth into Venus. The gravity, the danger to life, limb, and livelihood of an out-of-control fire is something understood at the human core. The immediacy and the stakes of an approaching wall of flame, the realization that it can take everything and everyone. An uncontrolled fire is an emergency that triggers action. Unfortunately, something else central to us silly humans is the ease with which we can endlessly procrastinate on prevention. Getting ahead of a problem properly means the problem never materializes. By definition, there is no big bang boom moment, the calamity that draws attention. If effective, prevention leads to the attention that would be going to an emergency instead being free to invest elsewhere. Imagine if 2026 was a world not plagued by severe wildfires, how we're seeing them. It didn't have to be this way, but here we are. And I believe that if we really care about our neighbors, our neighborhoods, our community, we and by extension our governments at all levels have a duty to think ahead. In the here and now though, faced with immediate danger, folks in Kelowna and across the Okanagan have really stepped up and taken concrete action. From hampers of essentials to air-conditioned spaces, to shelter, to complimentary pasta meals, everyday people look out for each other around here. We are all in this together after all, and there's strength in numbers. So take care, stay safe, and try not to breathe too much of this stuff, okay? I don't want anyone getting the black lung.